Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are taking on the Super Types Only stage of Super Battle Road using a full Super Saiyan 3 category team. So this is an interesting one. I tried it out at work last night, and it took a couple of attempts, but I was finally able to complete a run. The problem is, it's definitely very RNG reliant. Like, this is not a good first rotation. Super Saiyan 3 Goku here is going to take a fair bit of damage from Frieza, but Gotenks takes quite a lot of damage overall. So it's tricky to know who's best to put where. So I'm going to do this. And we're going to go for the 11 key on Frieza. So we're going to start off with a Whis. I always choose either Whis or Icarus in the first rotation, depending on which units are actually taking hits, because obviously some are more defensive than others. But hopefully Bardock can seal Frieza. And see, Bardock, he raises his defense significantly after he super attacks. So before he super attacks, he gets hit pretty hard. So taking the super there from Sashimi was not great. Didn't get the seal on the super. But see, now that he's supered with the Whis active, he's taking no damage. So let's see what kind of damage Gotenks is going to take here. Should get a decent big hit on Frieza. Yes, he's still 48k with a Whis active. That's real bad. Look at that. Look at that health. Oof. Okay, but LR. Oh, can LR Goku actually get enough key? I don't know if he can. That's definitely a rip. Right, so we'll use this, and then I don't want to get supered by Frieza, because otherwise I'd be quite happy to not go for him. So if we get these, will that drop that other red down at the top? Oh, well, misclick. There you go. So I guess we're going to attack Frieza with Goku anyway. But at least this way he doesn't lower his defense massively. So that could work out in our favor. And then we'll go for these. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the Kid GT Goku, the AGL one. So I had to bring him because one of the stipulations for the Super Only stage is you have to bring a full Rainbow team. So obviously if you're running Tech Vegito Blue, you have to do that anyway. But you can get around it using some of the other categories. I used the Pure Saiyans category in order to beat it the first time on my actual stream. But yeah, you need to have a full Rainbow team. So we had to bring an AGL unit. Obviously couldn't bring the AGL EZA Super Saiyan 3 Goku because I have the LR and they have the same name. And of course the LR is the best unit on the team. But this is where it starts to get a bit more beneficial for us. So although we can't get a super attack, the rotations where we have Vegeta, we don't have to worry about taking an item here because he's the only one getting hit and he's going to take basically no damage. So sadly we can't get a super though, but if he could always additional. We're going to go for Togoma first since he attacks twice and the other two only attack once, but we don't need to use an item because Vegeta's taking all the hits. Perfect. Obviously, Super Battle Road, you have to be very careful with your items. Oh, we get the additional super. Okay. Can we get the stun as well, though? No, okay, no stun. But, I mean, hey, extra damage. We'll take that. Good attack stat for Bardock, thanks to the 33% attack boosting from the STR Great Ape Kid Goku. I recently rainbowed him pretty much just for this attempt because the team needs every little bit it can get. So this is probably the only time that I don't mind having the Gotenks having to take a hit, since he can take a hit from type disadvantage, type advantage. Oh, we're not having the best luck with the orb layouts though. That's just where I was saying about the RNG coming into play, because the run that I did last night, I don't think I had a single turn where LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku didn't get his full 18 key super, and now it is proving much more difficult. So let's get those and then get those. So at least we don't lose the defense. I mean, we get that advantage that he doesn't lower his defense, and therefore we don't get the we can take advantage of the LR stats. Yeah, so he takes no damage even though we have no defensive items active. How much can Gotenks do to... Oh, there you go. Just one shots him with a crit. That is exactly what we needed. And now we don't have to worry about items again. This Goku actually would probably tank against Sashimi pretty well, but of course he's not going to tank as well as the king of tanking Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So we can just do this. Yeah, over 1 million attack stat with that Goku. We might have Bardock's passive actually active, but... And an additional super as well. He raises his own attack with his super, so you can see he went up to 1.2. So he pretty much took Sashimi out there, so Vegeta probably will finish him. So that's what I mean. He's actually not bad at all, the AGL Goku. He can take hits pretty well, especially in this mode. Even with type advantage doesn't necessarily mean you're going to tank effectively. So I've been quite impressed with him, but let's see. The bad thing is always bad when we end a rotation, or we end a fight on the rotation where we had Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, because then we have to start the next fight without him, and that is not ideal. So okay, so go for the seal on hit straight away, I guess, and then no super attack for Goku. Well, no 18 key super anyway. I guess we attack to hit with him since we have the chance to stun. Let's use Princess Snake here. Is that going to be enough? I'm low-key tempted to use double items here, just because we are taking so many hits and we can't stun. I'm actually going to do it. Princess Snake and Icarus means we won't take really any damage this turn, but we need it. We need that extra defense. Princess Snake by itself's not enough. With Bardock having to take hits before he gets his super off, it's just not enough. And any of the units on this rotation, if they get super attacked, they will still take quite a lot of damage. He managed to seal hit though, so that's perfect. Yeah, see, Frost with a super, 25,000 even with those items active. And Batamo, so this is definitely the situation that we don't want. If we just used the Princess Snake, we probably would have died there, because the type disadvantage super attack, that would have been real bad. So get a crit at least with the Goku, so not terrible damage, but... And now this Goku, obviously as a support unit, he's not going to do a huge amount, but that's not terrible. But it's okay, because we have the boy. And look at this, basically all of the hits are in that first slot, so... But of course no super, god damn it. Okay, well, we just got to do the same thing we did last time, essentially. Go for hit, hope we get the additional, and then we need to try and take out Boitamo over here before he hits Goku. We still have the Icarus active, so we don't have to worry about Goku taking a damage at the back. He did just super us last turn as well, so should be alright. Vegeta, of course, even without items active, not going to take a huge amount of damage. Now, the run I had last night, I also managed to save the Dokkan mode for the third fight, which was obviously very good because I managed to get it with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the 18 key super. He got a crit, and so even with the type disadvantage against Zamasu, he like basically one-shot Zamasu. Right, okay, this is... Well, at least we're getting an 18 key super with Goku. Which I think we might just have to go all in on hit, because if we take out hit, that is a huge weight off of this turn. But Goku does need to crit for that to be a possibility. So... and we're going to have to use an item, because we're just getting attacked way too many times. But this should be all good. Basically going all in on hit should be the end of him. It's the big problem with the Super Saiyan 3 category team. As much as this team is high on my list of favourite teams, but they are very offensive based and not very good defensively. Apart from obviously SDR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Almost 4 million attack stat from LR Goku. Okay, please crit. See, no crit means basically no damage. Not even a million. Wow. And of course, because he then loses a huge amount of his defense, we take way more damage than we would have liked. So, hit survives. At least we'll tank now. We've got... the item is still active. So I guess we do this. Gotenks will take out hit. So, I guess we can just focus on sealing somebody else. Does anyone else attack twice? Only Kaba, so I guess we'll try and seal Kaba. Make sure we don't get that Dokkan mode this turn. So get hit to take out you. Or sorry, get you to take out hit. And then let's focus on Megara for the next hit, shall we? Yeah, it should be good. Whis is still active. Even if somehow hit survives Gotenks' attack, we at least have type advantage. And then if Vegeta can stun Kaba here, we don't have to worry about him hitting Goku at the back end either. So, but of course no stun. Again, this is where the RNG comes into play, because if you can get stuns with basically every super with Vegeta, it makes all of these runs so much easier. But yeah, 25, that's not the worst, I guess. We need to get the Dokkan attack this turn, really. Although this could work in our favour, because we can't get a super for Bardock, but we don't really want to get one. Then we do this. And then, yeah, if we grab these, this should be Dokkan mode time. But now, unfortunately, I did transfer my account over to the emulator to do some other stuff, so we all know, if you see my streams, my Dokkan modes with the mouse are not the best. But as long as we can get a few of them. Okay, it's not going super fast. I failed at the end. It's because the mouse, as you're moving the mouse, it becomes like almost invisible, and it's I just lose track of where the mouse is. But we got a few. We should do enough damage, I think, with Goku, especially if we can get a crit here. Wow, 3.2 mil. So yeah, goodbye. And that'll be a full heal, and we can go on to the final stage. I think we have 3 items left. Yeah, we do. So, okay. Should be looking good here. We get to start with Vegeta as well, so yeah, this is a good time to try and get Gotenks off the rotation as well. This is perfect. So, obviously we need to try and get a stun with you. And then I don't know whether to go at him with Bardock just in case he's not stunned. We could at least get the seal. But no, we definitely need to take out Zamasu as quickly as possible. So let's grab those. And we will Icarus. We need to. If we don't stun Goku Black and he super attacks Bardock, we would basically be dead. And Gotenks is not going to take out Zamasu here, even with him having type advantage. If Zamasu supers him, he'll probably take a lot of damage. Okay, so Goku Black supering Vegeta already. This is ideal. This is exactly what we want. Zamasu did not though, so Zamasu could super attack Gotenks. Oh yes, and Vegeta getting the stun. Okay, good. If you were saving up all the RNG for the last fight, I guess I'm okay with that. So, and even a crit from Bardock, over 2 mil attack stat with Gotenks with type advantage. Yeah, 1.4. That's we like that. So yeah, he still took 20k with type advantage and a Whis active. So yeah, man, these SBR stages are no joke. But oh. I kind of want to do this. Is that going to drop the green down there, or is it going to bring that down? Because if that green drops down, that's a 12 key super attack for LR Goku. But I also do want to make sure we super with Bardock. Let's do this. One shot. I was hoping we could get it, but again, at least this way we don't lose our defense. In fact, I might, if we go for Goku Black, because if we do get the stun, that's the other good thing about the LR Goku, is he can stun on his 12 key super. So if we can get that stun, just keep Goku Black locked down on the stun train, that would be pretty great. Okay, so decent hit, super attack. We got the Whis still. Wait, did we have the Whis still active? Maybe not. Well, that's okay. That's, I guess, a perfect opportunity to use a item for next turn, depending where the attacks are spread out. Ooh, okay. Not the ideal spread for the attacks, I'll give it that, but that'll do. Then Bardock, yep, go for you. Let's see. Yeah, let's use this, because the Princess Snake is only one turn, and on our next turn we don't have a load of tanks, so we just have to hope that Zamasu doesn't super attack this Goku at the back, because that is the that could be the main source of woe for us. And of course, if Rose doesn't get stunned, if he super attacks anyone other than Vegeta, we would be in trouble. So Vegeta, give me that stun, boy. Yes, okay. We are still in business. I think this run is probably going to work out slightly longer than the previous one, but obviously not getting the Dokkan mode in the final fight makes a huge difference. Additional super attack. This Goku showing out again. Good. That's what we want to see. No crits though, but took the hits like a champ, so I guess we can't complain. Okay, now between Bardock and Gotenks, they should take out Zamasu, so we can finally get a another Dragon Fist with Goku with that type advantage on Rose. And then look at this, 2 orbs for Gotenks. So yeah, that is going to be Zamasu down and a pretty decent amount of damage to Rose from LR Goku. Oh, damn. I thought Bardock might have taken him out. That would have been great. got a little bit of extra damage on Rose with Gotenks, but ooh, look at that, 3 mil crit, and it was like half his health. Okay, well, I'll take you out. Ooh, okay, big crit and an additional. Okay, good, we'll take that because he raises his attack with his first one. So yeah, an extra 700k. We will definitely take that. And now we have Vegeta on rotation. But again, we can't be too careful. Oh, this is actually quite risky. We need the stun really for this to continue going in our favour. We need the stun, which we can't get because we can't get the super attack. Ooh. Is it worth doing this? Just I don't think it is. Because we need the stun, but we need the stun before we take all of these hits, which would be catastrophic. So we are going to have to just do this and hope for the best. And we got a Princess Snake active, we got full health, but this Goku on the back, if the Goku on the back end takes a super attack, that would be really bad. Even with a Princess Snake active. And the fact that he's not supering yet is a little bit scary. We need to get that seal with Bardock. Oh no. Okay, additional. Another chance. Oh god, this is going to be so close. Because if he supers us, we should survive as long as it's not on the Goku at the end. If he super attacks... Okay, good. I was going to say, if he super attacks the Goku on the end, we could just die. So yeah, 165 even with the Princess Snake active. If that was on this Goku, we're probably looking at easily 300k, which... I mean, look at that. Ooh, this is going to be sketchy. I think, as much as the Dragon Fist would kill him, I think we have to do this because we just don't kill him. We just don't survive his hits otherwise. Because we don't have an item, so we need LR Goku's LR stats to survive, really. And then, rather than pick up one orb with you, we'll get these. Yeah, we need all the health we can get. So this is going to be the RNG turn. Because yeah, Goku, as long as he doesn't get supered, basically takes no damage. Can he finish him off with his weaker super? Oh, he didn't. But he's so low that I'm sure Bardock... Come on. I think Bardock's passive might have been active as well. Yeah, 800k. That should be all she wrote. Yes! Okay. So we managed to do it again. A bit of a bumpier run than the one I had last night. But after, you know, seeing that it could be done, I really wanted to try and get it done again for a video. And considering it took me a couple of attempts the first time around, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So probably won't have beaten my record, but there you go. So that is the super only stage of Super Battle Road done with a Super Saiyan 3 team. I would say probably one of the harder categories to do it with because they have so few defensive options. And yeah, 23 minutes. Actually, yeah, to be fair, that was my record with this team. So we only did it in a little bit longer time, so not bad at all. So let me know, guys, down in the comments if you have used any interesting combinations of categories to get some of the stages done. I mean, I guess technically you only can for Super or Extreme, but see what categories you can run. I'd really like to pull Android 21 and try and run an all Extreme Android category team on the Extreme stage, but until I pull her, we can't do that since Physical 17 is Super type. So let me know if you guys have done anything like that and how you got on. Obviously, you can tweet at me or post in the Discord screenshots of your clears at the Masked Ningen at Twitter, and the link to the Discord is in the description. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.